In a heartfelt and visionary move, former UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov has announced the launch of a new scholarship program aimed at supporting young athletes from Dagestan. Known for his discipline, humility, and unwavering commitment to his homeland, Khabib's initiative represents a significant step toward empowering the next generation of sports talent in the North Caucasus region. The program seeks to provide financial aid, mentorship, and international training opportunities for aspiring athletes who lack access to resources but possess exceptional potential. Khabib's decision to create this scholarship program comes as a natural extension of his post-retirement mission to give back to his community and promote sports as a vehicle for education, discipline, and global opportunity. Since retiring undefeated with a record of 29-0 in 2020, the former champion has become increasingly involved in mentorship and sports development projects, both in Russia and abroad. Now, with this initiative, he's turning his focus squarely toward his home region of Dagestan, a place that has produced some of the toughest and most skilled fighters in the world. A vision for the future. The scholarship program, as announced, will cater primarily to young athletes in disciplines such as wrestling, mixed martial arts, judo, and sambo, sports that have deep roots in Dagestani culture. However, Khabib has made it clear that the initiative will not be limited to combat sports. He intends to open doors for athletes in other fields, including football, boxing, and athletics, thereby promoting a broader vision of physical and mental excellence. Khabib's vision is not just about creating champions inside the ring or on the mat. It's about shaping well-rounded individuals. The program will emphasize education as much as sports performance. Selected athletes will receive full scholarships covering training expenses, school or university tuition, and living costs. In addition, the program will provide mentorship from elite coaches and athletes, many of whom have been part of Khabib's own journey from the mountains of Dagestan to the world stage. Empowering the next generation. Dagestan has long been known as a powerhouse for combat sports, producing Olympic wrestlers, sambo champions, and UFC contenders. But beneath the region's sporting success lies a struggle many young athletes face: limited infrastructure, financial constraints, and lack of exposure. Khabib's scholarship program seeks to directly address these challenges. Many talented youth in Dagestan grow up training in humble gyms with outdated equipment, driven purely by passion and a dream to succeed. Khabib's initiative will bridge that gap by offering them a structured pathway from grassroots to global competition. The scholarship will fund not only local training but also travel to national and international tournaments, an opportunity many cannot afford on their own. Khabib has repeatedly spoken about the importance of opportunity. He often recalls his own journey, training under his late father and coach Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, who built a small gym in their village of Sildi. From there, Khabib rose through national tournaments to dominate the UFC. He believes that countless others in Dagestan have similar potential, and it's his responsibility to help them realize it. The Abdulmanap legacy. A central inspiration behind the scholarship program is Khabib's father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. Widely regarded as one of the greatest coaches in combat sports history, Abdulmanap devoted his life to training youth in Dagestan, emphasizing discipline, education, and respect above all. His influence produced dozens of champions, but his true legacy lay in the values he instilled in his students. Khabib often describes his father as the cornerstone of his success, and this scholarship serves as a continuation of that legacy. Each recipient of the scholarship will be trained not just to win but to embody the values Abdulmanap taught: humility, hard work, and service to others. The program will also include leadership and character development sessions inspired by Abdulmanap's philosophy, ensuring that athletes grow not only as competitors but as role models for their communities. Building infrastructure and opportunities. In addition to direct financial support, Khabib's team plans to invest in infrastructure. This includes building or renovating sports facilities in key regions across Dagestan, creating dedicated academies where scholarship holders can train and study. These centers will be equipped with modern training gear, classrooms for academic learning, and dormitories for students from remote areas. One of the major goals of the initiative is to ensure that no young talent goes unnoticed simply because of geography or poverty. To achieve this, Khabib's foundation will work with local sports federations, schools, and community leaders to identify potential candidates for the scholarship. The selection process will be merit-based, focusing on athletic skill, academic performance, and personal discipline. Khabib's team has also discussed partnerships with international organizations to give athletes global exposure. Selected scholars may have opportunities to train abroad, attend sports camps, or compete in international tournaments. By creating these bridges, Khabib hopes to position Dagestan as not only a hub of fighting talent, but a recognized center for sports education and excellence. Sports as a pathway to peace and unity. Beyond athletic development, the scholarship carries a deeper social mission. Khabib has consistently emphasized the power of sports to unite people, bridge cultural divides, and steer youth away from negative influences. In regions where economic opportunities can be limited, sports offer a positive outlet for ambition and energy. Through this program, Khabib aims to inspire young people to pursue their dreams constructively. The initiative will promote teamwork, respect, and discipline, values that transcend sports and contribute to building a stronger community. By investing in youth development, Khabib is also fostering long-term stability and hope in a region that has often faced social and economic challenges. The global influence of Khabib. Since his retirement, Khabib has transitioned from being a world champion athlete to a global ambassador for sports and mentorship. His influence stretches far beyond Dagestan. He is respected across the world for his integrity and humility. His words carry weight not just in the MMA community, but also among leaders and educators who see him as a symbol of positive leadership. Khabib's announcement has already drawn attention from fellow athletes, fans, and sports organizations globally. Many see his initiative as an example of how successful athletes can use their platforms for social good. Several MMA fighters, coaches, and philanthropists have expressed interest in collaborating with the program, offering financial contributions or mentorship support. By creating a scholarship model rooted in local values but open to global collaboration, Khabib is setting a precedent for sports-driven community development. His project demonstrates how athletic success can translate into long-term societal impact. A new generation of champions. As details of the program continue to unfold, excitement is building among young athletes in Dagestan. Many view this as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to pursue their dreams under the guidance of a living legend. For them, the scholarship is more than financial support. It's a chance to follow in Khabib's footsteps, both as an athlete and as a human being guided by purpose and principle. The program will likely begin with a pilot batch of selected athletes who will receive training and education support starting next season. These athletes will serve as the first ambassadors of the initiative, setting the standard for future scholars. Khabib has indicated that he plans to personally oversee parts of the selection and mentorship process, ensuring that each participant embodies the spirit of hard work and humility that defined his own career. His continued involvement guarantees that the scholarship program will remain true to its roots while evolving to meet the changing needs of the sporting world. The broader impact. The impact of Khabib's scholarship initiative extends far beyond sports. It sends a message about the importance of giving back, staying connected to one's origins, and using fame for a greater cause. In an era where professional athletes often focus on personal gain, Khabib's approach stands out as refreshingly altruistic. For Dagestan, the program represents hope, a structured pathway that can lift many young people from obscurity to opportunity. For the world, it's a reminder that greatness is not measured only in victories, but in how one uplifts others. Through this scholarship, Khabib is not merely funding athletic dreams, he is investing in human potential. The program encourages a culture where success is shared, where athletes become mentors, and where the cycle of opportunity continues for generations. Looking ahead, as Khabib's foundation finalizes details of the program, anticipation continues to grow. Early reports suggest that partnerships with local educational institutions and sports academies are already underway. The first group of scholarship recipients is expected to be announced soon, marking the beginning of a new chapter in Dagestan's proud sporting history. Khabib's announcement has reignited national pride in Russia and inspired discussions about replicating similar initiatives in other regions. His model of combining sports, education, and ethics is being viewed as a blueprint for youth development programs worldwide. In many ways, this scholarship symbolizes Khabib's own evolution, from a fighter who dominated inside the octagon to a mentor and leader shaping futures outside it. His journey from a small mountain village to global stardom has come full circle. Now, he is paving the way for others to follow, ensuring that Dagestan's legacy of excellence continues for decades to come. A legacy of strength and service. Khabib Nurmagomedov's story has always been about more than fighting. It's about family, faith, and community. With this scholarship program, he has once again proven that true champions are defined not by the belts they hold, but by the lives they touch. His commitment to nurturing Dagestan's youth ensures that the region's proud tradition of discipline, courage, and honor will endure. In launching this initiative, Khabib has effectively built a bridge between past and future, between Abdulmanap's teachings and the dreams of tomorrow's athletes. As the program takes shape, it stands as a living testament to what can be achieved when success is used as a tool for service. For every young athlete training in a small Dagestani gym, Khabib's scholarship represents more than hope. It represents possibility. It's a promise that with dedication, integrity, and the right support, greatness is within reach. And for Khabib Nurmagomedov, it's the next round in a lifelong fight, not inside a cage, but in the hearts and futures of those who will carry his legacy forward.